Well, I'm not in my usual place on the back porch this morning. It said it was going to rain, then it said it wasn't going to rain, then it said it wasn't going to rain at all, and then it rained. So it's wet back there, and if I'd known it was going to rain for sure, I would have taken my hammock apart and I would have taken the blankets off the hammock. But right now they're all wet and all in the back. But rain is good and everything, all my plants look happy. Very, very happy for it, and it smells good outside, so that's where we're at right now. We're definitely going into fall right now. It's getting colder and colder at night. About every 2 weeks, every week and a half to 2 weeks, I've been adding another blanket to the bed. And we're really feeling it at night, especially daytime. It is perfect. In about an hour, this is going to go, the long sleeve t-shirt's going to go, and it'll probably be in the mid 70s. Just beautiful, beautiful weather. Still harvesting from the garden, and it's absolutely perfect right now. That doesn't mean I'm not preparing for winter, and I am so glad I started this campaign a few months ago. If you've seen any of my hauls, I was going to Home Depot and Costco and Amazon getting ready for winter. And I did another small shop yesterday at Walmart, and the prices are going up, 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 up. So I'm delighted I was able to start and spread this out over a couple of months. I got a small heater for the bathroom. My other one broke. The bathroom gets very, very cold in the winter. I got that at Walmart. Maybe it was $23, something like that, a small ceramic one. I hope next year to get the house rewired so I can actually put heat in and stuff like that. But this is probably my last winter that I'll be doing this with the space heaters. Also got some sugar, and I'm only mentioning the sugar because I thought, well, I'll get a little extra sugar, maybe one of those small 4-pound bags. 4-pound bags was almost $4, and the 10-pound bag was about $7.50. So the 10-pound bag was definitely a better deal, but not nearly as good a deal as sugar was last year at Walmart. Normally I would go and deal with all this at the pre-Thanksgiving sales, but I've sort of gone off shopping during high times during November, December. I really like to be set up before that, not only because of the incredible amount of germs, but the crowds, and people are getting nervous. They've been getting nervous for a while, and they're still nervous, and stuff is bought out really fast. So I'm just in no mood to drive to the other side of the county and then find out everything's been bought out. So I'm just buying stuff slowly now, trying to get the best deal. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm still working. I went back to work a few months ago, and I kind of reached a peak of clients, and the client load kind of softened. And now I have a certain amount of work until the end of October, and then I'm going to have one client through middle of December. The one client through the middle of December is in one of the big city where Walmart and Safeway is. So what I'm going to start doing is checking my Safeway app. So every week when I go up there, I will check my Safeway app and see if they have any really, really great deals and stop by and get some. That's the only way to make it happen. So I guess it's going to be Amazon, Walmart house brands, and Safeway deals on the app. Just got notification from PG&E, our electrical and gas supplier, that rates are going to go up again. They say it's to get us better service and do all these lines, but I know that this is not so. I can't believe it's so. But I have to deal with it. We all have to deal with it. Fortunately, I've already gotten systems in line here that I've used every year and use more and more every year, and I think that'll help me keep my costs lower. I have those, I don't know, I've seen those plastic window coverings that you put over like insulation. I've had a set for a while, didn't use them last year, but I think this is the year I'm going to use them definitely, especially in the living room where I sit most of the time, just to keep it a little bit warmer. Last year my handyman found there was kind of a gap between the baseboard and the floor. The house is very old and sinking and who knows what, so he was able to fill those gaps with tiny pieces of wood and some insulation material, so there's not that cold air coming in around the bottom, which has helped. He also put weather stripping around one of the doors, which was letting in cold air, and fixed one of the windows that was letting in cold air too. Last year I was sleeping in what I call the Soviet bedroom, the little bedroom off the kitchen because it was warmer, and because it's right off the kitchen, I always have a radiator on in the kitchen. But I dismantled the Soviet bedroom. I've done a huge turnaround, 2 rooms. In one day, I literally switched 2 rooms, everything by myself. Furniture, shelving, the pantry, everything. I was looking at the house and how I use the house, and I think I can use it more efficiently this way. I will be eliminating that bedroom. It can still be turned back into a bedroom, but I'm just looking forward to using the house more efficiently. So I guess what that means is I'll be sleeping in the cold, there's a hummingbird right above my head. Anyway, what I'll be doing is sleeping in my regular bedroom, which is kind of cold, but since the weather stripping was put in and the window was fixed there, I think it'll be manageable. Well, right following the hummingbird, the cat appeared. The cat is never far from my side. He hears my voice, he's right there. Also doing a huge purge. In changing these rooms over, one of the ideas was to just get rid of stuff. And I got rid of some of my sacred cows, as they call it, stuff which has just been around too long. Been able to give away some stuff, throw away some stuff. I'm still working on it. It is very, very, I guess, what's the word, liberating. I want this house to run like a well-oiled machine, to have what I need, where I need it, how I need it, so that I can get to my sewing and do sewing projects, so I can do cooking projects more efficiently, so I can clean more efficiently. There's like a lot that needs to be done. So I'm getting some bookcases from a friend of mine who's moving, and possibly his love seat. So I'll be changing out some seating, either in my house or I'll put it in a little guest cabin across the street. One way or the other, I'm looking forward to that. As I moved my pantry a few weeks ago, I feel like I'm very well stocked. I have been picking up items here. I'm trying to work into a situation right now for the winter that I really go through everything in my pantry. I feel I'm well stocked with basic ingredients and supplies, and I just need to be, I think, a little more creative with them. My goal is to only purchase fresh produce and leave everything up to what I already have. There might be some things I'll need to get more of, like mayonnaise or things like that I use quite a bit, but generally I think I'm well stocked, and that is a really good feeling. Plan to be baking more. My goal over the winter is to, every time I bake something, I'll bake one thing. I'll make the same recipe twice. One to bake and one just the dry ingredients to store for another baking, another time when I'm going to bake. So if I make oatmeal cookies, I'm going to make the dry ingredients twice, one to put away, and then one to add the wet ingredients to. What I do usually when I bake at this point is, if I make the dough, I don't bake all of it because I cannot possibly eat all of it. So I'll bake part of it and put the rest in the freezer. So I'll be doing that too, making doughs, baking a little bit for the house, putting the rest in the freezer, and then pulling out those frozen doughs for Christmas when I make all sorts of goodies for my neighbors and friends. Because I did some strategic shopping over the last 12 months, I have quite a few things ready to go. I have a gingerbread cookie mix that I got for 99 cents. A few weeks ago I got fudge brownie mix for 50 cents each, and I have a couple other things. I have to go through them, but I'm going to go through everything I have, all the mixes, and then whatever I've made from scratch. I'll be making my own pizza dough pretty soon. I have 4 left from Walmart. They were like 75 cents. They were great, wonderful. I can't seem to find them anymore. So I'll be doing the same thing, making pizza dough twice, once to make on the spot, and I'll be making a round of dry ingredients to use later. So I'll let you know how that goes. So that's the news this beautiful fall day. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're enjoying fall, and wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for watching.